Hello, my name is Terri Sproul and welcome to my studio. Today I'm working with two different products from two different companies to make this great ATC board about Alice in Wonderland. The first thing you need to do is, most of the stuff that I used came from the Queen Cat's Designs bindings kit for February. It was an Alice in Wonderland theme. It was great. And I'm using these great Eco boards. They're called EcoArt boards, and they are from Rubber Stamp Concepts, and they're ATC size. Okay, now in the bindings kit we got this great paper lace. Now I only wanted part of the paper lace, so what I did is I actually cut off this, lacy edge here to give me just part of the lace. Then I laid that piece of lace down onto my ATC and I sprayed it using memory mist. This memory mist is from Stewart Superior, and when you're done spraying it you get a look that looks like this. So you actually get that lace embedded. And also you will end up with your lace being blue from the memory mist. So you achieve two things at once. So if you see up on my top one here, I glued that lace, that blue lace, right down the edge. The kit also came with some great paper, so I just glued that right across the top and the lace down the edge. I stamped Alice in the corner and I colored her in using colored pencils. Now a great hint I want to tell you is use Indian ink when you're stamping, when you're going to use colored pencils or any type of waters, because this will not bleed or fade or run or anything. So it's really great for using with anything that you're going to use wet. Now on this center one, using the Queen Cat's Design stamps, I used the big stamp with the saying and put it down the center. And the next thing I did on that is I needed to make a paper clay crown. So using paper clay, I put it into these great molds. You just actually stuff it in there. When you pull it out, it's wet like this. You set it aside to dry. When it is dry, you can use whatever medium you want, but I love twinkling H2Os, and you just paint the object any color you want. So you get a great crown. In this one I'm using twinkling H2Os, and I'm using the sunflower color. So you get great color, and it's sparkly because it's twinkly, and oh, love these things. Anyways, I could play with those all day. Set those to the side. All I did is glue that in the corner, and I used a glue dot to hold that down. Now on the bottom one here is real simple. All I did was, again, I stamped the image from the Queen Cat Stamps Alice in Wonderland kit set stamps, and I colored it in again using my pencils. Again, with the paper that came in her kit, I glued it right across the top, and I stamped on there, "Who are you?" because he always says that. Also in the kit we got this this ribbon, and all I did was tie that ribbon right around the bottom of the ATC and tied it into a knot, and it gave me that effect. Top one, besides putting Alice on there, I also stamped an Drink Me, and that's also from the same kit, and cut it out, matted it, and put that on there. Now I want to show you how I put this together, because that's the part you guys need to know the most. I turned the three ATCs over. Make sure they're in the order you want them to appear on, on your, how you want them to show up on there. Also from Rubber Stamp Concept is this great tape, and it's really super thick, really a good adhesive. And basically what you want to do is take the adhesive and put it down all three of your ATCs. And you want it to be pretty close to being in the same spot. So you kind of line it up, and you're going to put the tape all the way down, all three on one side, and up all three on the other side. So you'll end up with two strips of tape on each ATC. Okay, so it looks like that. I hope you can see it. I know it's white, but there's tape there and there's tape there. And that's on all three of them. And they line up pretty close. Now in the kit, she actually gave us some great blue ribbon, but I used it all. So you need a ribbon that is fairly long, because you need to be able to go from the bottom ATC, so I'm going to attach it to the bottom, leaving just a little space in between each of them. I would say maybe a 1/4 inch, maybe even a little less, to the next ATC. And I gotta pull the tape off, protective off of this one. Good hint, if you give it a good rub, you can usually get it off the first try. And then you're going to go up this one, again leaving about a 1/4 inch. And then you're going to loop it around the top. See how I'm doing that? I hope you can see that. See how I'm looping it? And then you're going to go straight down the ATCs all the way down again. And then you're going to cut off the excess. So now you've given yourself a loop, like this one, to hang from. See that? Okay. Now we want to cover all this bad stuff in the back because it looks like crap. All I did is took some blue cardstock, I cut it to 2.5 by 3.5, which is an ATC size, and I glued it directly on top of that. So all the back is covered and you have this nice, neat looking back. So again, there's the front, the 3 ATCs in a row with the Alice in Wonderland theme, and you can hook it and hang it on your wall. Hope you enjoyed your time in my studio. If you go to my blog, you will get links to all of the products that I used here, and it's terrisproul.blogspot.com. Thanks for being with me in my studio.